What's up, kin folks? I've been doing stuff without y'all again. I probably did this 2 weeks ago in the freezing rain. Couldn't film anyway, so had to do something. Anyways, picking up where we left off last week, trying to get these notches to look a little bit better in the daylight, if you know what I mean. We'll have us a circle driveway over here before you know it. Slowly but surely. Alright, kin folks. That's what that looks like. And that's why you don't not shit in the dark. Anyways, it looks like I can get it to sit down a little bit more. Fascia. I don't know. It needs to kind of be touching right here. Because when you cut it out for the door, you don't want it all to sag down. But they're crooked and bent. You don't know what the hell's going on. But it looks like I'll just scribe it over here with the pencil. Take some out of this side, and it should sit down over there. Just take your pencil and scribe the whole thing. That's what the problem is. This log right here is oddly shaped. It's not quite round, it's oblong. And you wouldn't hold in your mouth right when I marked it. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Chinking and chinking, and gotta chink it all anyway, so what does it matter? Anyways, let me get this marked out. We'll get it rolled over. Yeah, but just hold your carpenter's pencil flat. And then when I chisel it, I'll take the line. That makes sense. I don't need any out of there. Something like that. I'm not sure. Might take a little bit off right in here. But I want it to go this way. Maybe I won't take this off at first. Just see how it acts. And this here, it's already touching. I could probably just take the saw and whack it off. Flat right there. It should sit down a little bit more. But when you put that foam in there, kind of need a little bit of space, or it jacks the log up. It is moist today. It done sprinkled a couple times. I didn't know if it was going to rain or not. Same old stuff, different log. Let me get this one twisted over. I like to try to use the same hole every time, or you end up with a bunch of stab marks. What you doing? What you doing, what? Out adventuring and stuff. Always trying to fight. All right, we got that done. Let's take this knot off with the chainsaw. All right. Get the chainsaw, right. Get the saw. Oh no, you pull up that tree. All right. Make sure your notches are kind of level, so when you take this off, it'll be level with the log. All right. Tell them. Level. What is it, Rock? Something hiding in the pine tree swamp? Yeah, damn old Rougarou out there. Said he gonna come and get me and take his cabin for himself. Look like something he built. Old crook stick log cabin. Anyways, all that being said, got this to sit down a little bit more. Don't look so bad. Anyways, charred them. I've been doing stuff without y'all again. Charred it with a torch, put dinosaur juice on there, and polystyrene foam. That's a mouthful right there, son. Especially when you been doing stuff without y'all. Stuff to trip home. Anyways, here's all the stuff I got. I took and ripped this with the handsaw to about a 1/2 inch. Because wherever you cut the door out, you don't want these logs to collapse. And then it won't line up so well. All that being said, I guess I'm going to pull 2 foot from this log. That's where that strap is. And then it's going to be a 3-foot door plus 2 2x6s. So that would be 39. So I need to pull from that 2-foot mark over 39. And then I'll go back 3 inches and put our screw and our piece of 1x here. And try to run the bolt straight through the piece of 1x to sandwich this. And that's made out of pine, so it should shrink at the same time. I can't talk. We established that. With all that being said, so we need to put a lag somewhere around in here, and I'm gonna lag this down with the shorter lags, and then y'all don't need to see that again. I'll do the back one myself, and there's a center block over there I'm gonna put in the middle and put these termite pans on, so when I put the next row of logs on, it'll smash it down and make them touch. And there's a pad right there to make up this width. Yeah, I know it's got a chip out of it, but it don't matter. You can't see it with a pan on it. And like I was saying, then it's 1.5 inches for your sticker you're gonna put in there. And you want to stagger them each time. So I go 4 inches. inches back, and then the next one you could put at 3 inches. And the next one, you know, alternate them back and forth with your lag bolts. We'll do this one at 4 inches. Now I'll release this little piece. Just shove it in there wherever it touches. Sorry, puberty. And then we got that little piece I had left over from the top of that. Well, I ripped that 1/2 inch. See what that does. I know it's some junk. Yeah, because I'm sure this will suck down. If it ain't something, then some other stuff. That's good enough. I just don't want them to do this when you cut them with the chainsaw. And then your gaps are uneven. This way it'll hold it up until you get everything chinked. Once it's chinked, it shouldn't move that much. All that being said, need to get my stuffs. Dang dog does is go around peeing on stuff. What's wrong with you, boy? That Rougarou gonna come out here. He out there watching. I know he is. Anyways, might have to get some more 14-inch lags. And now we need to pick 2 or 3 spots and try to get it leveled on the inside before you lag it down. You know where you hold your mouth. I guess that's good enough. If it ain't, we always wish it would have been. Y'all get the idea. Let me do the rest of them. The rest of them will be those 14-inch long ones. There'll be 5 of them. Same on the back. Probably every short run, I'll lag them down on the saddle notches just to lock everything in. Yeah, and this one will be a 3/4 inch bit. And I'll just go into the top of the 3 right there. Y'all get the idea. I'm gonna get all the rest of these done. Get the other one, get them blocks on. I'll show y'all the end result. Yeah, look at this here. That's as far as I got yesterday on 2 full batteries. That one's almost in. And then those 4, I just screwed in there so moisture couldn't get in the middle of the log. All that being said, got that block under there. It's about a 1/4 inch from touching. This one's a little bit more stubborn. I'm gonna have to trim a little bit off of it. I got this little electric saw, a little 12 inch, 20 volt from Temu for like 38 bucks. I'm gonna see what it's all about. I'm gonna put that block up there and mark it and try to mill a little bit off, because I was jacking it up and it was lifting this whole corner up even though I was in the center. Really don't think it's necessary, but we're gonna do it anyway, just for good measure. Little stability side to side. All that being said, this is a long video. Can't make them this long no more. The internet won't upload them. It takes like 7 hours to upload a 30-minute video. Let me get these screwed in and I'll worry about that. Let's see what we can't do about this. We might get away with not having to jack it up. Take a little pressure off. Don't like but a little bit on this end, and the block don't look level, but it is. Yeah. Y'all get the idea. This video is going on a little too long. Just know that that'll be down on there with a termite pan. And I got these two lagged down. Now we're ready to put two more on there. I'll probably do that by myself. There we go, Ken folks. Got that one, got a center one, and got this one. I might get something else done today. What y'all want, a sickety dope blogger type outro? Y'all ain't getting it. I'm just playing with y'all. Till next time, Ken folks. Crooked log cabin by the highway. LT out. All right. And remember, everybody, slowly but surely will you get it done if you get this stuff done the way you need to be getting it done. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Alright, good vibes, everyone. Till next time, Kim folks. Have a good day. What rockets.